Hello, readers of my blog. Welcome. I am very, very super duper pooper scooper exhausted right now, and I have so much work to do. But I decided to take a moment out of my hectic day to speak with you, because I love you. Right. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, I did the 404 earlier today, and that was really, really fun. And then the weirdest thing happened on the subway, and if I wasn't sure that it happened, I would think that I had been slipped a roofie. Okay, so I got on the F train to go downtown, and it went 2 stops, and then it just sat there for a while, which is with the doors open, which is not that unusual in New York, and I was kind of tired anyway, so I thought, whatever, I'll just take this moment to catch up with myself and see how I'm doing. But this moment was taking longer and longer, and then across the track was F trains were coming, but they were going uptown, and I was like, what's going on? Thank God I don't have to go to the bathroom, because that's a whole separate story about because there was twice that I almost peed on the train when this happened. Anyway, though, so then finally it starts going, and I'm like, it seems to be going in the wrong way, but I don't trust my own sense of the right way and wrong way when it comes to directions. But then it announced that it was a V train going uptown. So the train changed identities in the middle of me being on it. Isn't that weird? And now, and it even said V on the train. And yet it didn't announce that it was going to do that. And I get that trains can do that. It's sort of, it would be like if I just like changed my hair. That's the worst analogy ever. But it's the kind of, I was saying this to Anna David earlier today. I was saying that if I wasn't so sure of what station I got on at and what's the station that this whole thing happened and where those are in relation to each other, I would think I just gotten on the wrong train. And also, and back to the roofie thing though, if the time was at a joint and if I was wearing any clothes, like any of my garments were backwards, then I'd be pretty sure roofies were involved. But as it was, I just think it was confusing and it took a long time, and it added to the fact that now I'm really tired. I'm sorry to have to tell you that story. Please forgive me. Anyway, let's get to questions, shall we? We should have gotten to them right away anyway, shouldn't we? Have words coming out of my mouth in a strange order that doesn't make sense. That's my thing. I'm like a word jumble with words. Less jumble, but more words. What if I was like a word crumble, which would be like words and nutty dough? Okay, anyway. Brett H. Jones says, who is your favorite web stalker? I mean blog Twitter fan. Please God, let it be me. It is you, and it's all of you. I can't choose a favorite, but I know it's certainly not that one guy. Just kidding. There is no that one guy. Okay, TimDub70 says, who is holding the camera when you and Analytical do your vlogs? Analytical being Anna. Either I am or she is. And you can tell who's holding the camera because when she holds it, it's good, and when I do, it's shaky. And not good. But I still like to hold it sometimes. Okay. Carpe diem. Oh, is that Carpe diem? Oh, yeah, it is. Carpe diem. I get it. I mean, I got it, but then I was unsure, but now I do get it. Vlog question. If you could be any color crayon, which would you be? I wouldn't be burnt ochre or burnt sienna. I think I'd be, is there a cornflower blue? That's what I'd be, maybe. Andy Pattison says, do you find that people think that you got where you are just because you are attractive rather than because you are talented? Well, Andy, no, I don't. And I feel like there's a complex answer why that is, but I feel like in my current state of being super hot and super stupid, oh no. Let's see who it is, shall we? Hang on, you can watch me talk to my mom. Hello? Hi, I'm actually doing a vlog right now, and I'm actually filming this conversation. Bye, I'll call you back, okay? Bye. It's funny. She didn't have much to say when I said that. Attractive, me, rather than talented. Here's the thing. I'm very flattered that you would even ask that question, and that I'm very flattered that people think I'm attractive, but when people say I'm attractive, it still always sounds like, oh, that's not really me. Like, I don't connect with it, because I have weird relationship with how I look. I'm like a sister to how I look, you know? Okay, anyway. And plus, it's like I'm so supremely talented that, okay. Reflective Boar says, I have no question. I feel unsettled about my answer to that question, so I'm just going to have to revisit it. I have no questions other than this one. Is it shameful of me that I have no questions other than this one? No, Reflective Boar. Not shameful. Okay. Here we go. Joe McDonald wants to know, will you move to Mexico with me? I really need to get away from it all. I'm thinking Acapulco or Cabo. C, Joe McDonald. That's yes. I will. I've never been to Mexico. CDG24 says, if you could have your own TV show, what would it be like? I think it'd be like the Carol Burnett show. Or it'd be just a talk show like Conan. It'd be like a cross between Carol Burnett and Conan. Like a variety show with talking. Okay. Joe McDonald also asks, how did you first get involved with Red Eye? Well, that's a good question. I knew Bill because we both wrote for magazines, and the magazine world is a small world. And he knew that I went on TV, because at that point I was doing Best Bets on NBC. And then I saw Red Eye a couple times, and I had heard about this show that was in development, and I was like that will ever happen, please, you know, because I'm supportive. And then anyway, I saw it a couple times, and I thought, you know what that show needs? Me. And the rest was history. Okay. Kevin Carlisle wants to know, weird vlog question, how tall are you? I am 5'6", and by that I mean 5'5" and and Jenner's 101 says, if you're so bad at dating, what's the worst date you've been on? And I'm just going to answer this by telling you the two titles of books that I'm going to write someday, each of them taken from a bad date. One is I Made a Nazi Cry, and the other is A Junkie Puked in My Sink. Alright, I didn't answer all the questions, I'm sorry, but it's my mom's fault. That woman had to call right when I was doing this, right? Okay, anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye. Of course, as before, that means I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye once I get back to the show. Oh, here we go. Okay, bye.